7:02 right here on today's hit music. Oh, it's Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your Monday morning. Yes, it is Monday. And yes, somehow it is the 2nd of October. Don't ask me how. It just is. Good morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Welcome to the start of yet another work week. But hey, if you're a Halloween fan, your month has begun. It's your time to shine. Horror movies every night. Decorating that house. Get ready for trick-or-treating. It's your time. Turkey, you're on deck. Santa, you're in the hole. That's how it is right now.
Yeah, I suppose.
Halloween, turkey's on deck, Santa's in the hole. Believe that. I got to start, because last couple of years, I've been really good at pre-Christmas shopping, so as to not go in December and drop a wad of money, you know what I mean? Like spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet, and I need to, because it's very easy for some of my nephews and nieces. They're a gift card phase. My one nephew's a cash money homie.
Like, he doesn't even want the card.
He just wants the cash.
He wants the cold hard cash.
So that's still easy. But if anyone actually wants stuff, I got a 1-year-old. Not 1-year-old. I got a first year baby.
An infant.
I don't know. It's even worth buying them anything.
Yeah, it's for you at this point, though.
Right. Yeah. That's why I'm like, let's not go overboard with little Jimmy, who only really wants to play with his thumb and his pinky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In fact, we just watched the videos not that long ago of Anthony's first Christmas. He was born in August, so he was very small.
Right.
But I held him. He had his Christmas jammies on, just like the rest of the family.
Not that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
got some things.
Gift-wise, do we really need to?
Right. Not terribly overboard.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hope you guys had a great weekend. Really hope you did. I hate football.
Stop. It's just because your Bears lost again. The Browns just got their butts kicked yesterday.
Okay, but their backup quarterback played against the Ravens defense.
I know.
A little, not fun, but a little understandable. Now explain to me up 28-7 and losing 31-28 to an 0-3 team.
It sounds very Cleveland Browns-ish, actually.
We have become the Browns.
Yes.
So, Browns fans, I know you've been through it, because I got Browns fans that, throw shoes at me if I even mention the Bears' struggle. I go, listen, the last 3 years, have you been the best team in the NFL? No. But have you been at least decent and competent the last 3 years? I would say so.
Kind of.
Winning season in the playoffs with a win over your rival in your second season of 500 basic season.
Listen, things are looking a little better than they were.
No more 2-14 seasons. No more 3-13. No more 0-16. At least looking competent.
Yeah, we're slowly inching ourselves there.
We're not even moving. We're inching backwards.
Yeah,
and we suck. And our coach is stupid.
When I saw the Bears game, the final, I was like, oh.
Do you know how they lost that
game? Gosh, no, I didn't watch it.
I realized, A, this isn't the sports station. B, this is not Chicago. So I'll be brief, and I'm sorry, but I have pain. It was tied at 28 after they blew a 28-7 lead. They were down on what would have been like a 30-yard field goal to take the lead with under 3 minutes to go in the ballgame.
Okay.
Our coach, our genius, scientific coach, it's 4th down and 1. He does the thing that a lot of teams do. Go up to the line, try to get him to jump off sides, right? Yeah. They don't. He calls the timeout. Now, if I told you that, after that, what do you think the team would do? They're in field goal range to take the lead.
Bring out the punt or the kicker.
Field goal team.
Yeah, field goal team.
No, not the Bears. They tried to get him offside. They called a timeout. They came back out and decided to go for 4th and 1 when it's tied and you're 0-3 instead of kicking the field goal to take the lead with under 3 minutes left and make them drive the distance of the field. We got stuffed on 4th and 1.
I don't like going for the whole 4th and 1 when it's tied. Like if it was like us yesterday where we only had 3 points and we were on 4th and 1, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I say, why not?
Could have taken the lead and made them go the length of the field to at least tie it. No. We went for it on 4th and 1. And did we roll out Justin Fields we could throw or run? No. We lined up in a formation that told you exactly what we were going to do. And we ran exactly up the middle. And we got the ball shoved right up our butt. And then on cue, Broncos 50-yard pass, first play, field goal. We get the ball back. Fields throws an interception.
Yeah. Well, you weren't having a good day yesterday. We didn't have a good day yesterday.
House is clean.
I
rage
clean.
Rage clean the bathroom, living room, dining room again. Scrub the carpets again.
At least Jamie can count on you to clean the house from top to bottom every Sunday.
House looks immaculate. Don't worry, Christian. There's always next year. Well, I will tell you this. If the draft was right now, we'd have picks 1 and 2. Because we have the Panthers pick.
Yeah. Oh, you win some, you lose some. You know who had a fabulous day in the NFL yesterday?
Who?
Donna Kelsey. Did you see?
Donna Kelsey? Oh, yeah.
Did you see who she hung out with in the morning?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Jake from State Farm.
That was kind of cool.
It was. It was awesome.
I was reading an article. Boy, NFL fans are already sick and tired of Taylor Swift. It was
I know.
funny.
Well, if you're truly
even
a football
TV
fan,
guys made fun of it.
Yeah.
At the beginning, they're like, "Well,
I feel like
that took 3 seconds."
The NFL kind of took a little overboard with that intro last night.
Dude, I'm like,
They basically said that Kansas City was going to stop the crap out of the other team.
I get it. Taylor equals rating. I get it.
It does.
But there is a little bit of too much isn't always a good thing.
And that, to me, was a little too much.
You don't need to cut to her every play.
No. They really were bad about it in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and I think they got the message.
Yeah, they chilled out. Yeah.
Towards the second half of the game, it was like, okay. Because you could tell Collinsworth and Tirico were a little like,
there she is again.
We get it.
Yeah.
You showed it. You showed the arrival. You showed her.
Yeah.
You showed Ryan Reynolds.
And Hugh Jackman.
Him and Ryan Reynolds like best friends. They do all kinds of hilarious things together.
I love that. Well, then he went to the game too with them.
Those two are funny together, actually. Like they pull pranks on each other like crazy. So I didn't know that they were friends with Taylor. Probably who is.
Well, Blake Lively is Taylor's best friend. Like
really?
best, oldest best
Selena?
friend. Yeah, they're very close. I think they see each other a little bit more than Selena and Taylor.
All right. Keep us on time. Because anything else I try. Let's get away from football.
Yes.
I gave my pain. I feel not better, but still. What do we got for you this morning? Penn State, Ohio State finalists. I already got one last hour. And that would have been our friend Dustin from Columbiana. He was caller number 10, so he's in the running to win tickets to see Penn State and Ohio State. But we're getting another finalist this hour. So listen for the cue to call. 8 o'clock hour. Bill Burr's coming to Canton this weekend. You could be at that show. We're going to give away a pair of tickets to that coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. And in the 9 o'clock hour, busy hour, Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 going to join us. Missed Connections from Craigslist. And told you it's that time of year. Factory of Terror tickets. That is a staple in Canton every year. It is fantastic.
It is time. It is October.
Let's go. We have that for you, plus whatever else we want to get into here this morning. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line is 330-269-9292. So good morning to everyone on the radio, everyone streaming us on Q92radio.com, and good morning to all of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. For you guys, a chance to become a finalist for Penn State, Ohio State. If you're a Buckeye fan, if you're a Penn State fan living around here, if you want to become a finalist, all you got to do, go over to our live video feed. You guys know the drill by now, but we'll tell you again. Like it. Like the live video feed. And in the comments section, just interact with us. Ask a question. Leave a comment. Leave an emoji. Just say good morning. You interact and like, you're entered, and we're randomly going to select one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist for this awesome contest to see the Buckeyes and Penn State at the Shoe on Saturday, October 21st. That's what we got for you this morning. Thanks for being with us. It's Rema Selena Gomez. It's Calm Down on Q. Coors Banquet. Give me a Heine and I'll be finey.
Listen, the Coors Banquet, if you watch the show Shameless, that's what they would order every time they went to the bar. So I got them for my husband, and he actually liked them.
Give me a Heine, I'll be finey.
That's so funny.
Modelo's. That's Modelo's slogan. It is. Ice House or Corona. My father was also a Michelob guy. Modelo, Land Shark. Beer doesn't even smell good, let alone taste good. That's like 4 people
Listen, I used to hate beer.
that have texted in that they can't stand the taste of beer.
I used to hate it. Now I do not.
Jake starting a revolution. Miller High Life. There we go. Killian's. Oh, I haven't heard
Killian's Irish Red. Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time.
Y'all love telling us what beer you drink. Bud Light Orange, Bud Light Platinum, Rolling Rock, Root Beer, Bud Light Platinum, Ignite Brewing has strawberry rhubarb beer.
Ooh.
I really don't drink it all, but my go-to be Budweiser. Oh, the heavy stuff. Budweiser. That'll give you the poops.
Yeah,
Yingling. My dad's a Guinness drinker. Modelo, Corona, anything from Sandy Springs.
Oh,
Brewery,
I get it.
Heineken.
Modelo is brewed for those with a fighting spirit. You're right. I get that Lauren has the fighting spirit now. But yeah, I love Modelo.
First vote for Labatt Blue coming in for their favorite beer. Colt 45. Well done. Summer Shandy. People love Summer Shandy. I do not drink beer. It's gross. My go-to is Apple Crown and Sprite.
Ooh, I bet you that's good, especially this time of year.
Fathead's Goggle Fogger.
For that one, my husband's gotten that one. It's all taste his. I don't love IPAs. Certain ones I do.
Most beer tastes like piss with water.
How do you know what piss tastes like?
That just came in on the text line. Yeah, I have questions.
Can we discuss that?
I only like beer baked into a bread.
Oh, beer bread. You must be tastefully simple, gal. Right
Newcastle Nut Brown Ale. That sounds dirty.
there. Just because you said it like that. Weirdo.
Yingling Hershey Porter. Penguin City Beer. Drink local. Shout out to Youngstown. That's their beer.
Yeah.
Miller Fortune was an amazing beer. Kentucky Bergen Barrel Ale.
I'm surprised with our location geographically. No one's said Iron City yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
King Cobra Beer Cheese. I don't drink. If I drink beer, it's Steel Reserve Pineapple. Don't judge. Big Blunts only. That's another text for Big Blunts.
Hey, to each their own. If you like the fruity stuff.
Well, you guys have no problem sharing your favorite beer with us here.
Right?
Could keep going, but I don't have time. What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails. I don't trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenails.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are painted?
Yeah, the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay. I've never seen toenails like that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Because you should run.
Okay.
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'd be like, no, I'm good on that. So I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did?
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy before I was married. Mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact.
Right.
But if like the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers.
Q92.
All right, we'll start your Monday off with a little morning fog, and that'll give way to sunshine all day long. We're going to warm you up. 82 degrees for the high. Overnight, clear and foggy. Our low in the middle 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Go over right now and subscribe. That way you qualify for a hug from Jake tonight.
If you ever find Jake at a Q92 event like tonight, and you can show him on your phone that you're a subscriber to the Q92 YouTube page, you get a free hug. Now that.
Are you a good hugger?
Absolutely.
Oh, so you don't do the little leg.
You do the ass out.
Sometimes, but I feel like I'm.
It depends on the situation.
Well, I don't really go around hugging strangers quite often.
Right.
But like people.
20 minutes after 7 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Don't forget, coming up later on this hour, a finalist for Penn State, Ohio State. We got that for you. The phone number 330-450-9292. Text line 330-269-9292. Didn't get to ask because I was doing my ranting there for a second. How was your weekend, Lauren?
I was good.
Anything fun? Anything big?
No. I made pumpkin cookies. I was going to bring them, but I was like, he probably hates pumpkin.
I do, but I'm sure other people here might like them.
Jake, do you like pumpkin?
Yes.
All right, maybe I'll bring
See
you one
that?
tomorrow.
He would have loved it.
How can you not like pumpkin?
I just feel like pumpkin tastes terrible.
Oh, my Lord.
You know, that's all. I just don't think
I would love to do like a cooking segment, make you try something new every week. But I know you wouldn't do it. You'd be like, yeah, I'm not eating that.
It would just be hard for me to be like, that was good.
You can lie to me. Because I also have Jake here to taste
I don't
things.
have a poker face when it comes to food. Like, if I don't like, you can trust me, ask Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's wanted to throw a plate at my face a couple times. I don't say anything, but I don't have a poker face. I can't be like, I'm like, like I can't. There's no like.
You're so weird.
That's what I do. I can't. So.
Who doesn't like pumpkin at all, though?
I don't think I'm alone, but I don't think I'm the majority. I'm sure I'm the minority, but I don't think I'm alone on my hatred for all things pumpkin. But again, what are you gonna do? Is Christian really a picky eater?
Oh my gosh.
Your first day listening?
Right.
Listen, meat and potatoes, you'll never go wrong unless you put cheese on them. Or hot sauce. I don't do hot sauce. As hot as I go is barbecue.
Why doesn't that surprise
Hottest
me?
sauce I'll go is barbecue. I've had barbecue, but like, that's too much. That's way too much.
Oh, boy.
I'm always like, give me your best honey barbecue or sweet barbecue. Get to the holiday spirit, Christian. What's the wrong tree? Shouldn't you put a pumpkin in there? It's October.
I don't know.
That Christmas stuff.
We went to the Halloween stores yesterday, like Spirit and Halloween City. And then we ended at Lowe's. They have this full-on display when you walk in Lowe's of all Christmas.
I know. I also went to Lowe's this weekend.
Yeah.
Jamie and I went to see a friend of ours, and afterwards I wanted to get her out of the house. Not necessarily shop, just get her out of the house. So we spent the day together with the baby, just kind of like went to my friend's house, visit. We went to Lowe's, we went to Sam's Club and stocked up on some.
Yeah.
And she was just so happy to be out of the house, which made me feel very good.
Yeah, she's had a long
week. So we went out, we did some shopping. I went to Lowe's because one of her belated birthday presents was, all right, give you a little mini shopping spree. You want to do Halloween decor or you want to do Christmas decor? And we did little fall, more Christmas. She didn't go crazy much as I had hoped, but at the same time my wallet was happy. But she just liked being out of the house and shopping. She loves I don't understand, but some girls just love a good shopping. Not even if they buy a ton of things. Like,
no, just to get out, walk around.
She genuinely loves walking up and down aisles, seeing what stores have.
Yeah.
You do that?
Yeah.
Like, you'll walk the whole store just to see what they have.
Almost the whole store. I mean, like, I'll do that at Costco. I just don't go down by, like, the office supply stuff. Like, I don't care about that.
Right.
But everything else, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, see, I'm I've got my list. Let's go. Even if I'm buying something I want.
That's Tony.
I'm like, know what I'm getting? Get it. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
When he walks fast, I can't even keep up. I would be in a light jog if I tried because my legs are so short.
Yeah.
He's like, that's when the kids are like, Dad's going to Home Depot. I'm going with him. I'm like, why won't you ever go to the store with me? And they're like, he's fast.
I remember taking the not daughter once grocery shopping. She was like, wow, we're done? Yep. Wow, that's a lot faster, Mom. I was like, sure is. I'm not here to play.
No.
I'm here to get what's on this list.
Yeah.
And leave.
Do you always get the right things, though?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nope.
You could slow down a little.
No, I don't. And I get very frustrated when I can't find what I'm looking for.
Well, yeah, because it's slowing you down. It's shaving time off of your personal bests. I know that's what it's about for guys that are like that.
I just love looking at everything inside Lowe's or Home Depot. Wow, look at that. A chainsaw. I get that. I do not like anything pumpkin either. Not even Frank's hot. No, I like no hot sauce. None.
I like hot sauce. On your eggs? Mm.
No. Nothing on my... No. Not for me. No dog. But that was pretty much my weekend. That and football and... Yeah, that was my weekend. And then crying most of the afternoon. Jake, your weekend, how was it?
It was good. Yesterday, we had some inflatables, so I was out most of the day doing that. On Saturday, Keller and I did that ghost thing at the Palace.
Ooh, how was it?
Interesting, to say the least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Ghost thing at
Not
the
really.
What ghost thing at the Palace?
So there was a ghost investigation thing that Keller was doing, and we sent one of the listeners and a guest, and Nicolene was supposed to go, but something came up, I guess, and so I got called last minute to go, so I went, and we went around the Canton Palace with some ghost equipment and did our own little investigation. And
did you find ghosts?
Yeah.
You guys video it?
Do you believe it? Like, wholeheartedly believe it?
I do. Personally, yes. And yes, Christian, we did film it.
When are we posting that?
I don't know. I have to talk to Keller today because he has the footage. They gave us a camera with infrared so you can see everything. So I have to talk to Keller, see if I can transfer everything to my hard drive. And I want to take some good time to look through it because it's a lot of footage. We were there for hours.
Yeah, you want to contend with that.
Yeah, I know. I do.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to you. That's going to be on YouTube soon this week?
Yeah. Hopefully by the end of the week, I'm hoping to get that on YouTube.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
I like that.
That'll be fun.
You'll have to get some of the... I have to give you things to do. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like that. But I mean, like, you'll have to get some little snippets to play on the show, though.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, yeah. We can totally talk about that.
Yeah.
Interesting. I won tickets for that. It was so cool. Me and my mom loved it. Interessante.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I'd be scared. I would be like, the first little bit of paranormal activity they'd pick up and be like, all right, well, this was really fun. Thank you guys so much.
Because I've been in like the bowels of that building.
You've been in its bowels?
Yeah.
I did not know that,
right up its butt. And I have been down, and I can see it. Especially if no one's around at night.
They need to come here.
Hey, Jake, do you think there's ghosts inside Walmart?
Probably. Some Walmarts.
Ghosts everywhere. There's ghosts everywhere. I mean, listen, how many times, a couple times a year, I can open up the phone line and say ghost story. And I'll get new ones every time. Not the same people calling. Not all that. It happens all the time. Where'd you see a ghost? It happens. In places like that with so much history and, over 100 years?
Yeah.
Of people there and people that have passed it. Listen, I follow a website that's strictly about ghosts at Gettysburg. That's all it's about.
My husband wants to do where you can sleep out on the battlefield. Did you see that?
No, that's daring.
Yeah, I was like, there's not with me. I'm not doing that.
I hope your son would like to go to that.
Right. I really hope you have someone else in mind.
Taking any part in that at all. That sounds awful.
I'm like, I'm out of here.
Hey, if you're watching, do yourself a favor. Click the like button. Interact with us in the comments. Ask a question. Say hello. Say good morning. Leave an emoji. Leave a GIF. I don't care. If you interact with us and you like the video, you are entered for a chance to become a finalist to win those tickets to see Penn State and Ohio State at the Shoe on October 21st. So why wait? Do it now, and then maybe you'll get chosen by us at the end of the show. Sports coming up right after Black Eyed Peas. My humps. It's Q92. Frye or Froyo?
No.
Frye. What is Froyo? Froyo.
Frozen yogurt.
Awful.
What?
I don't like it.
It's like ice cream.
That is where that is where you and I go different ways. It is not ice cream.
It is.
It is not ice cream.
It's frozen dairy.
It's awful compared. You cannot compare that to ice cream.
That is not true.
You're gonna put it on the same level as a delicious Dairy Queen ice cream cup.
Yes, if you go to somewhere like Sweet Frogs, they give you a million toppings. Christian, just because it's frozen yogurt doesn't mean you can't top it with like peanut butter and fudge sauce. And
yeah, hell, I can put sprinkles on the turd if I want.
You're ridiculous.
I can do. Yeah, hey, look, everybody, Poopio. I don't know.
God, you and Tony are so much alike. He hates frozen yogurt too. When my kids would want Sweet Frogs or something, it would have to just be the three of us.
Jake, you love Froyo?
I don't love it. I like it.
Do you think it's like ice cream?
Yeah.
Do you?
And no. It's at the end. I'm in the middle, but yeah, I would put that in the same category.
Switzerland over there.
No, I would put it in the middle. I mean, I would put it towards ice cream.
Why don't I see you for once? I'm looking at the screen. Why don't I see you on the?
I see him. Oh, there he is.
Well, yeah, I see him, but I mean, I want to see. There we go.
There's
Jakey. There's our producer, Jakey, hanging out every morning with us. I rarely watch the live video.
Hi. It's kind of like the Brady Bunch.
A, I don't like to see myself. And B, I feel like it distracts me from.
I get that.
Because you end up just literally staring at yourself.
And I kind of gotten used to it.
So I
don't look at myself a whole. I usually look at you.
I'm bad enough keeping us on time without being distracted.
Touché.
So I try not to look at that so I don't get even more distracted. But you know. I wouldn't say contacted in quotes they put, but more of a feeling that came over me. Someone
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Browns lost to the Ravens yesterday, 28-3. They're now 2-2 on the season. They're off this week before hosting the 49ers on the 15th of October. Sunday Night Football last night, the Chiefs beat the Jets 23-20. Monday Night Football tonight at 8:15 on both ABC and ESPN. The Seahawks take on the New York Giants. And yesterday, the Cleveland Guardians lost to the Tigers 5-2. They finished the season at 76-86. That's a look at sports right here on Today's Hit Music, Q92. In case you guys are wondering, I did add calls his girlfriend's dad, Daddy David, to random facts about Jake.
Oh, did you? You know what? While you were out, I found out that Jake got left. Where did they leave you?
Kosai.
Yeah, he got left at Kosai.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Yeah, I was listening to your horror stories, your haunted Q92 horror stories.
Yeah.
And I wanted to call. I wanted to call because I heard what you and Lauren was talking about. But I believe the stories too, because once I was out at one of your parks in Canton, Ohio, and something happened to me too. So I wanted to tell you.
What kind of ghost did you see?
Well, it was an accident. It wasn't actually me. It was she. She was the one that saw the ghost. It was me and her. She saw the ghost, and what it was is we were out. I don't really want to tell you what park because that's going to stop the people from going to the park, and then you're going to be responsible for it. And Lauren and Q92. So right. I'm not going to.
Right.
No, don't just be Christian.
We don't want to ruin a park. Yeah, we don't want to ruin a park.
Yeah. Well, we won't say what park. Okay, it was McKinley Monument down there. Okay, so we were at the park.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was McKinley Monument Park, and she was the one. The lady that I was with, she was the lady that was the one that saw the ghost at night, and she saw the ghost. And you know what? The lady told me, she said, don't tell anybody about the ghost that we saw. And the funny thing is, you know who the lady was?
I mean, I'm starting to
I have a good idea.
Starting to piece it together, but
no. You know who the lady was that saw the ghost? That's the thing. You know who the lady was that saw the ghost?
Who was it, Pierre?
It was your mama.
Okay. All right. Well,
it was your mama.
Yeah,
it was your mama. That guy. It was your mama.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pierre. Have a great day.
It was your mama.
All right.
It was your mama, guy.
Oh, Pierre, it's been too long. Poor guy's a Jets fan.
Funny. Is he really?
Yeah, he's one of the biggest Jet fans you'll ever know.
Sorry, Pierre.
Someone texted a meme. There's only one person who can save the Bears right now, and it's a picture of Jay Cutler.
That's so funny.
You know what's not funny? He's probably the best Bears quarterback I've ever seen in my life. Not my favorite. My favorite, Jim McMahon.
Okay.
But say what you want about old Smokin' Jay and not caring about anything. He was probably the best quarterback I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In a Bears uniform. And that makes me want to eat glass. But anyway, that's for me and my therapist. Figure out. It's funny, I was looking at our prep sites today.
Yeah.
One of the forum questions. Wrong to call for a man to call his female coworker his work wife.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Would you be pissed?
Yep.
I think if you're single, it's fine.
Yeah. But if you're married, it's disrespectful.
I think if you're married, you probably shouldn't say that's my. Now, some people think that's cute.
No.
You have no wiggle room on this one.
No, none at all.
No wiggle room on this one. Yeah, no, and this far with a child engaged. If Jamie was like, "Oh, that's Ben, my work husband."
Yeah. How would you feel about that?
Tell Ben to go piss in the wind. Be like, "How about that?"
That's
work.
all? You only want him to go piss in the wind?
How about you get a work divorce right now? How about that? How about that? Why don't we go get a work divorce? Screw that. No, I could see that. I could see that. It's a cute thing, I think. I think its initial is harmless, but in these day and times,
yeah,
so many people cheating on so many people.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
I feel like it's a gateway drug. You know what I mean?
It could be a gateway, yeah.
That's my work husband. So cute. Tee-hee-hee.
No.
I'm like, I'm going to go get drinks with my work husband.
No,
I'll be there
not.
to meet you. Okay.
But your real husband.
Yeah, well, your real husband's taking care of your kids.
Changing the locks.
Yeah, so that's fine. I hope he can support you financially. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like. I think its intent isn't.
Well, I think sometimes it's
nefarious, but I mean,
I think sometimes it is.
Jake, would you be a little annoyed if Star was like, "Oh, that's my work husband at the restaurant"?
Yes, very annoyed.
You have a problem?
Yeah.
See,
would you tell her not to say that again? Would you be like, I don't like that? Like,
I would tell her that. Yeah.
Let's act it out. I'll be Star.
Oh boy.
That's Ben. He's my work husband.
I don't really
That's
know
when you're supposed to go. Your work what?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. What?
You don't have more than one husband at work or at home. You have one.
That's true. You don't have a husband, let alone many husbands.
Right.
So you wouldn't like it?
You're not some kind of sheep.
I wouldn't like it.
I'm not gonna like it. I would hit my I would hit the jealousy button on that one.
Yeah.
And I would be a little annoyed.
I think rightfully so. I think a lot of people would side with you.
Is anyone cool with the whole work husband, work wife thing? You ever run into that problem? Or maybe it wasn't a problem to you. Maybe to you. It's like,
yeah, maybe you're not as petty as we are, but
I know
I am petty and I am perfectly fine with it.
I know we're work wife. It's fine. It's cute. It's a little fun game we all play.
No.
Yeah, but what do they play when you're not around?
Right.
What happens when
find the pickle?
Yeah. Find the pickle. Well, that got graphic. Wow.
Why'd your mind go there? Maybe it's just like a Polish game they play at the office.
Poll.
Stop.
330-450-9292, or you can text 330-269-9292, or you can leave comments on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Would you be annoyed if your husband or wife was telling you about that's their work husband or work wife? And if you've had experience with that, was it innocent? Did there end up being a little bit of a problem with work husband or work wife? The three of us pretty much, we don't agree on much. But
yeah, we do.
That we agree on. Text message. If my wife said she had a work husband, I would get the Apple wedding rings to track her every location. Yeah, to me, it just says, it's like saying, hi, I'm going to cheat on you. And maybe that's a broad brush. Maybe I picked up a really, really broad brush. Text message. No, that would be 3 red flag emojis. Someone else not buying the work husband, work wife thing. Doesn't think it's cute. Your thoughts on work wife, work husband. 330-450-9292. You can text 330-269-9292. Or you can comment Facebook, YouTube, and X. It's AJR and Bang on Q. Line here today. Christian and Lauren need a little advice. Is it too early to start Christmas shopping? Now, if you know me, you may think I'm going to say yes. No. To decorating, I say no to early. But understanding inflation and understanding how some people are on budgets and some people don't necessarily have all this extra money to go at one time and spend one time big time, I think there is nothing wrong if you know what people want and what you're going to get somebody, in my opinion, to start now and stashing away, putting them in the attic or hiding them in the basement or wherever you hide your gifts from your kids or family members, and start now. I think it could be economically, it could be beneficial depending on your situation.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think during the year, here's my mom would shop all year, and then we get around to Christmas and she'd give us our gifts and everything. She'd be like, I actually got you some other stuff too, but I forgot where I hid it. You can't do that. And then throughout the next year, she would gradually find it, or she'd give it to us on our birthday and be like, remember those gifts I told you? Found them.
Happy 8th birthday. I'm 40.
No, that has happened. 3 years later, she found it. She's like, well, I know how you are. You snoop. And she's not wrong. I am a snooper. I've gotten better about it as I've gotten older. But I would ruin my Christmas every year. But yeah, I think with the financial landscape, are you kidding me? If you find a deal on something you know they're going to be asking for, why not?
Yeah, if you drop, 100 here, 100 there, as opposed to going and dropping hundreds in December that you might not,
Well, and I think Amazon's kind of conditioned us to that, because how many Black Fridays do they have? You know what I mean? They have those sales periodically. So
Christmas shopping, don't see a problem at all.
Nope.
Don't see a problem at all. Now, decorating, that's a whole different argument, and I will die on that hill. I usually do, but I'm okay with that. Jake, your thoughts? Can you Christmas shop early?
Yeah, you can definitely shop early.
Do you?
Oh, do I know? I mean, it's probably smart, but I just...
I get it. How many people do you have to buy for it? You're
I don't know. We don't really do gifts between my sister and brother. We don't really do that.
You guys should do an exchange.
We probably should. We just
buy for one, pull a name.
Yeah, we could.
I don't know.
Yeah, we stopped. What's funny is I get everyone Christmas presents. Kids and brother, sister, mom. Want to be a finalist for a chance to see Penn State and Ohio State at the Horseshoe on October 21st? Just be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you'll be our latest finalist.
It's time for the Goodwill Drive to...
Q92.
All right, we'll start your Monday off with a little morning fog, and that'll give way to sunshine all day long. We're going to warm you up. 82 degrees for the high. Overnight, clear and foggy. Our low in the middle 50s. I am RJ Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, where are we calling from this morning?
I'm actually calling from Canton, Ohio.
All
Taking
right,
my
man.
son to school.
Perfect. Well, congratulations. You're caller number 10, so you're officially a finalist.
All right. That sounds awesome, man.
Congrats, Tyler. You're now in the running to win these Penn State OSU game tickets for Saturday, October 21st. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Hey, Q92 all the time.
All right, there you go. Another finalist. Morning Show has one more chance to become a finalist simply by going over to the live video feed on YouTube, Facebook, and X, clicking the live button, the like button, and then leaving a comment of any kind. Just interact with us. Leave a gift, type in a comment, ask a question, an emoji. It doesn't matter. As long as you interact with us in the comment section, if you like the live video stream, you'll have a chance to be selected as a finalist for the Ohio State Penn State tickets. It is that simple. 7:51 in the 8 o'clock hour coming up. Bill Burr tickets. He's coming to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium Saturday, October 7th. You could be there. It's going to be a fun one. One of the biggest comedians in the world. Canton has pretty much brought them in the last 2 years.
You know where else he's going to be? He's going to be on our show Wednesday morning.
Wednesday, yes. He'll be joining us to talk about his show coming up on Saturday at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
No, not bad at all.
I would say so. Ask you guys about the whole work wife, work husband thing. Cute, funny, or no?
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. All three of us in this room kind of agree that not for us. If Jamie was like, I have my work husband, I think that no, I don't think you do. Lauren, I don't believe you let that fly at your house.
No.
Would it be shut down immediately?
Yes, and vice versa. If I were to go home and be like, oh, my work husband, and he'll be like, what? I'll be like, Christian. Tony would be like, what in God's name?
But you mean your coworker?
Right.
Because that's all he really should be called, is a coworker. Jake also said, no, that ain't happening, Star. There ain't no work husband. Text messages. Let's see what we got here. I'm not down for the work husband stuff, but if she has a work husband, then we better be splitting the bills 3 ways. Fair. That's fair.
That's really funny.
Welcome aboard. You have the water and garbage.
Right.
I had a work husband, but only when I was single, never when I was in a relationship. I know that the way we played around was very flirtatious, but no intent of going further, whereas I think other people wouldn't know when to stop.
Yeah.
Ooh. A lot of truth in that statement, I think. Oh, here's one. Let me see. I disagree. I think the two of you are like work husband and wife. You disagree on topics, but still respect each other and work together, get along. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it should have a label like a relationship.
Yeah, I would never call you my work husband.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't make. I get where you're coming from.
Out of respect for my real husband, just like you with Jamie.
Yes, the mother of my child.
Yes.
Absolutely not, someone says. If my husband wants to have a work wife, then she can do the things I don't want to do because I won't be doing them. Crying, laughing, emoji. Yes, we're doing it. I am a woman married to a man, and I have work wives. LOL. They're just my best friend at work. But having a work husband would be disrespectful in my eye. If my husband had a work wife, I'd feel some type of way.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, like, I'd be waiting in the parking lot.
Jesus.
I'm serious.
With a tire iron. Let's do this,
No.
Beth.
My husband is not yours.
To the death. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all
I
right.
just choked on my
Your
own spit.
anger made you choke.
Yeah.
Let me see here. So work wife, work husband, not a big deal if you can't trust your significant other. Well, yes, they are really yours. I've been the work husband. There was no sexual intention. It's just someone you work with on a daily basis. So I reiterate, if you got to worry about why your significant other, guess they really ain't yours. I'm sure it's probably talk to text.
Probably.
Fine, I understand. I'm glad you did that. That's safe.
But here's the other question, like, never any flirtation or anything like that in the workplace, because I feel like it's crossing a line. It's more about giving the label and being disrespectful with that label, because you fall in love with your spouse, your significant other, and you take those vows. You didn't do that. at the copier with your work husband. You
Like I
didn't
said-
create children or
Yeah.
a mortgage.
If you were both single,
Right.
okay.
I don't care.
That's
Whatever.
your work wife. Again, you're married, got a wife at home, a husband at home.
Right.
And if you're calling someone, in my opinion, they're like butts. We all have them. Okay? You might disagree. I think if you're calling someone your work wife or work husband, 9 times out of 10, it's in a flirtatious.
Yes.
I mean, you're acting on it, but at some level, it's a little flirtatious.
I would agree.
And on a lot of levels, and I've seen it myself, sometimes crosses the line.
Yeah.
More than some husbands and wives at home realize. Just saying. I've seen it. It's very disrespectful to say every time I hear my girlfriend says it, I want her to go to work and yoke his ass up. She says it. Is that what he's saying?
Very disrespectful to say every time I hear my girlfriend say it. I want to go to her work. Oh yeah, so yeah, he's saying
says it. She says it to you. Oh,
yes, and now he wants to drive there, and see, that's how I felt being in the parking
Now
lot.
violence is no answer. That's how we end up in jail for life over some dumb stuff. Second of all, takes 2 to tango. A lot of times we want to go right at like the person who's sleeping with our husband or what. What about the person you're dating? That's who committed to you.
Yeah.
There's no blame there.
Right.
Saying. Just saying. If she has a work husband, can I have a work wife?
I mean, I don't know, would prefer you guys to not, but at the same time, if one's doing it,
It's good for the goose. It's good for the gander, I guess. A work husband is a definite no. However, my husband is my work husband. We work together, LOL. Well, I think it's
okay, that's acceptable. You guys can have a little
That is
time in the break room, I
All right.
suppose.
interesting. It feels like more of you agree with us than not.
Yeah.
And if you're cool with that and you believe everything, look, there's exceptions to every rule.
Have you ever had to intervene in a relationship, like maybe where somebody was pursuing your girlfriend, and that's where you had to be kind of like, look,
No, but I was I was aware of a flirtatious. God, we're talking like 15 years ago, so nothing. But I'm familiar with a guy that worked with my girlfriend at the time. I was told you better watch that. They were right.
oh,
They were right.
that's awful.
We're talking like 15 years ago.
I don't care.
Her and
It's
I are
still
cool.
awful.
We're awesome. She's cool. We both got families. Whatever. We were young.
Okay.
We were young.
You're a nicer person than I am.
But,
'Cause once I get a grudge, man, that
nah,
grudge
man.
usually is there for
What's
life.
a grudge do for you?
It's just not somebody
what's
I
it
want
do?
to be associated with. You stepped out on me.
I guess. We weren't meant to be.
No, you weren't.
We weren't
and you
meant to
both
be.
found better.
We both are in great places.
Right.
But yeah, I had that. People like, yo, you need to watch this. I was like, Turns out I should have been watching. We do transportation, no break room.
Oh, that was the person I said you guys are acceptable to go sneak off to the break room. The husband and wife.
Oh,
The
God.
in real life work wife and
Yeah.
husband.
I would
yeah.
be outside her work parking lot spying with a pair of binoculars.
Yeah, same. Seriously.
That's a funny text. That's funny. Gym guy. Ramsey Farm yesterday, 2-year-old running around all day. Jim had nothing on that. Workout for the week.
There you go.
Kids will keep you young, but they'll also tire your ass out.
That's very true.
8 o'clock hour coming up. Bill Burr, take us to 7 a.m. Lose Yourself on Q. Diggs, anything your neighbor does that annoys you?
I don't think we have the time for that.
Oh,
Wow, look at you. Let's unpack that bag.
right.
I mean, honestly, so obviously your neighbors do things that you don't like.
Well, not so more anymore. We put a stop to it, but call the cops on me would be something I would
Why-
appreciate you not do.
Why did you get the?
On you?
What would you be doing?
When we were like elementary school, we were riding those Fisher Price Jeeps in the street. You know, those like
No, Power Wheels.
Like a Power
Power Wheels. That's
yeah,
what they
yeah,
were.
yeah.
Pow, pow, power wheel.
Yeah, we
power
were-
makes it go.
Yeah, we rode those in our cul-de-sac because they go faster on concrete. And
Yeah.
the cops came and said that was a motorized vehicle and we had to have a license. We had to have a
You
license.
got pulled over when you were like 6?
No, we weren't pulled over. The cops came to the house when we were in school and they talked to my mom.
Oh.
And then they came for a motorized scooter, longboarding without a helmet, That's not against the law. The
The
cops for
same
that.
neighbor
Yeah.
Oh,
called the cops on all
wow.
these things on you guys as kids.
Yeah. He claimed that he was worried for our safety, but really he just wanted to cause trouble. And then eventually we were fed up with it, and we told the cops this guy is not, okay in the head, and he is doing this on purpose. And then the cops went back to talk to him, and cops never came again, and the guy hasn't spoken to us in over 10 years.
Wow,
Wow.
that's a long time to silent treatment someone.
Yeah,
That's
really.
impressive. That's dedicated hate. So,
Like, why do people have to be that way? I don't understand. Like, why can't people mind the business?
it's impossible for some people.
I mean, if
I can do it.
If I really thought someone was in danger, if it was a situation where I could go over and just be like, you guys, be careful, or like, to me, it's not my job to tell you that you need a helmet on. It's your parents' job. And if they're okay with you not wearing a helmet,
Right.
that's their right as parents. You know what I mean? Like, it's none of my business.
I understand.
But I don't understand why people feel the need to overstep.
A lot of people do.
Like,
And a lot
where
of
does
people
that
just-
entitlement come from? I don't know.
Their parents. Probably their parents. I don't know. Right. And it's like you said, he says in the article here, and I'm using this is from CBS News, their website. He added, X has 550 monthly users that generate 100 million to 200 million posts a day. However, it says in the article he did not indicate whether he was factoring bots into that figure. So It could be happening. And listen, remember when he said he was going to change the name from Twitter to X? And we all went, okay, Eli.
And then he did it.
He did it. Some of us, like myself, are still trying to figure out if we're being trolled.
I know. I'm like, I swear if we order a new banner with the new logo on it, if he changes
That's what I'm
back.
so afraid of. We're going to get new stuff at the station that has X on it. He's going, just kidding. Here's the bird. But I mean, like I said, sports stadiums are putting up the X logo now. I was just at Akron Children's.
Yeah.
They have follow us on X.
Our school district has changed all of the, everything that they send home where they're like, follow us on. Like, that's changed over to X. I noticed that the other day.
Mm-hmm. Someone texted in. I agree. It would get rid of a lot of bots.
Yes, it
Someone
would.
said on the text line. You can't deny that.
No, you cannot.
But I find myself going, would I actually pay a monthly fee just to use Twitter? Here's my problem. I use it as a guy,
for sports.
Right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Christian here, Lauren here, Jake here, you here. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for having us on the radio. Thanks for streaming us online at Q92radio.com. And thank you if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Any way you're checking us out, we appreciate it. Here in the 8 o'clock hour, comedian Bill Burr is going to be in Canton this weekend, Saturday, October 7th, 7:30 p.m. And we are giving away a pair of tickets to see Bill Burr this Saturday at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. How cool is that? He'll be joining us this Wednesday.
Yeah, he'll be on the show Wednesday morning.
He'll be joining us Wednesday on the show. So we have that this hour. 9 o'clock hour, Missed Connections, 9 o'clock hour, Factory of Terror tickets, 9 o'clock hour. Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 is going to tell us about a interesting weather week. It's going to be very hot, then very not hot.
I know. It's going to be like, you're going to see me in dresses all week. That's why I have a dress on today. Because I put all of my summer clothes away. So all I have are my fall dresses. And I don't want to roast. It's supposed to be in the 80s this week.
Yes, it is. It'll be very, very warm.
But you know what? I'll be ready with my turtlenecks and my cardigans. My cozy sweaters is for next week.
It'll be a little different. Although I did look in the future, it warms back up. It doesn't stay.
That's okay. I just don't want it to be 80. 70s are perfectly acceptable this time of year. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah. That coming up for you here on the show. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line. 330-269-9292. It's 807. It's Jelly Roll. Need a favor on Q.
I only talk to God when I need.
Oh, come here. I felt that. Do it again. Do it again. It makes you jump. It does. It ran through my body. Do it again. Wait. Ready? Yeah. You're shaking. I'm scared. Go. You want to try?
Jake, you got a shout out?
I got to shout out Daddy David for taking me to Kalahari.
Nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Did you call him Daddy David?
Yeah. Okay, let's hold on. We're gonna pause the music on that
That
one.
wasn't just me.
We're gonna pause the music on that one. I'm gonna take a moment to process that. If you could all just talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'll ask.
Did you share a room?
So you call Star's father, who is the father of your girlfriend, you refer to him as Daddy David.
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll be right back. let's start here. Why?
Well, because his name's David, and
Okay. Checks out.
he doesn't like to be called David. He likes to be called Dave. And then he also doesn't like when people say daddy. So one day I jokingly called one day I jokingly called him Daddy David, and then it stuck. And now he calls me Jakey Poo, and now it's just our thing.
Okay. Are you dating the father or the daughter at this point? What are we doing?
No.
What are we doing?
Do you do this exchange in public?
Sometimes.
Like you might have somebody coming to your house to investigate or asking to see your computer.
It is 8:11. You can check out the pictures of our meet and greet winners who got to meet Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Q92 on Facebook and Instagram. You can go check out the pics right there. And to all our listeners that got to go see Jelly Roll this weekend at Blossom, hope you guys had a great time. Boy, beautiful night for a concert Saturday night.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was a sold out show. So everybody that went that I know said it was an incredible experience. So
very cool. All the big concerts, we get you to them here on today's Hit Music Q92.
You want to see what a real football looks like?
I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
no, it absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row. And I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking. I can't breathe. I'm snorting. And it's a hot mess. And they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh, no. I love, no, like, how can you, Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like
Is
win
that
you
even
over.
possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar
come on,
cheese.
don't
That's
give them
not
potato
chili.
soup.
Chili.
Chili's not soup.
It
Chili
is.
is not a
It
soup.
falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup adjacent.
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup form.
But listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some crusty
I would eat
French
the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You can say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour is where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy, every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't let me order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh,
No.
you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
no, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
Oh, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
All right.
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup. That's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday.
I know.
And you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me.
Well, it's
Tom Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like,
people are like, that's not real Italian food.
but it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right. I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. You
All
dip
right.
some bread in it.
Soup talk.
Love it.
Never thought we'd have it.
No
but
soup for you.
There it is. Okay, folks. Let's I love soy sauce, but it doesn't love me. Makes my feet swell.
Well, yeah, there's a ton of.
Beautiful day.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
$8:19 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you guys on a Monday morning. Someone just says, I want to give a shout out to the Massillon Tigers. I was at the game Friday night due to work, and they played a team from D.C. that played dirty, and Massillon came back fighting and won 28-7. The DT team basically called it quits. It was a weird ending.
Yeah, I saw that.
Text message. Have a question, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the bar with my wife. I saw an ex from 20 years ago that walked in. We noticed each other but didn't talk to each other. The wife finds out she is there and gets mad at me because I didn't tell her my ex from 20 years ago was there. Did I really need to tell her this? Like it's been 20 years since I was with the ex. I like the emphasis. For me, 20 years, no. I don't think you have. What's that? Does she need to know you dated in first grade?
Well, how did she find out?
I don't know.
I have so many questions.
20 years? And you're like, what do you do? What's she doing here? Like, you're taking that. That's a bridge too far. Now you're a little crazy.
Crazy or insecure? Because there's a difference.
Insa crazy. You're insa crazy. All right. Now, boyfriend of a year or two ago? Uh-oh.
Okay, so what's the time?
I'll even give you 5.
Limit?
I'll even give you 5.
Oh, but 6? No.
No. 20? I could not
It
be.
depends on what kind of history is there. Was it an ex-husband? How long were you guys together?
Do you understand? That's 2 decades since they dated. You want to be jealous on that? You would be, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're nuts.
Oh no.
I'm not saying I'm never
according to you.
That is insta crazy. 20 years ago.
Not jealous.
The distance
I don't
between
think I'd
their
be
relationship can almost buy beer.
No, I would be passive aggressive with some remarks to let him know like I wasn't super happy about it, but I wouldn't be like mad. Does that make sense?
I think you would.
I feel like I'm owning this very well and I'm not being jaded about this. You know what I mean?
I just think 20 is a bit much for your wife to be upset for, sir. 20. Now, if when you saw her, you went over and sat her on your lap and gave her a spanking, then yes, now we have an issue. Now she could be upset. But if she walks into a place that you were already at and you just, come on.
It depends too. Was he oogling?
Someone says 100% no, she should not be upset. To get mad at him?
I'm not saying no, I don't know that I necessarily agree with mad. Would I have been like constantly looking that direction, watching his body language to see if there was interest or if his eyes were wandering? 100% I would have been.
I can't get out with, not with a 20. She was drunk mad. If that was my husband, I wouldn't have cared soap. But if I was drinking, I probably would have got mad.
You know what? Touche. That might be the truest text message we've had.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like about all of this. It's true. Your emotions and your insecurities get so much worse.
I'm a woman and I think that's dumb. I could care less who my boyfriend dated 2 decades ago.
Okay. Yeah,
that's me. Now, if you said
you're better than I am.
If you said, like I said, 2 months ago, a year ago, even 2, 3, 4, I'd be like, uh-oh. But 20, I can't. If she's gonna leave me for someone from 20 years ago, I just chalk it up to life.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I don't think it's like, oh, look, she's here, and he's gonna get up and walk out with her, and they're gonna skip off into the sunset, and there goes my husband. That's not what we're talking about here.
If you trust your partner, it wouldn't matter who walked in.
Mm-hmm.
It was what if it was Margot Robbie? Isn't that her name? Barbie?
Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was her, you wouldn't care.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's real easy to sit and respond and be like, no, I wouldn't be mad. Okay.
Someone said, no, he's probably still liking that 20-year-old relationship selfies on Facebook on the low.
Maybe.
It's not really on the low. You can see it. If he was doing that, you could easily see that.
Yeah, you could.
If they have drama together, then he should have told her. If not, hell no, someone said.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I need to know more details. Like, were they married? Did they have children together? Was there any kind of drama? Like, I feel like those experiences bind two people together more than what people realize. And so that's why maybe the 20 years would be more relevant or irrelevant. You see what I'm saying?
In a way, 20 years.
Yeah.
We're in college. We're out of high school. That's how long that is.
Mm-hmm.
Jealousy over a 20-year.
Do you know how many people like their spouse will pass away and they get back together with someone from high school? Or
okay, well, he didn't die.
I understand that, but I'm saying to say that feelings die because it's been 20 years is invalid in my opinion.
Woo. I don't know, man. That's a bit much for me. I agree, Lauren. I would want to be aware of the situation, but I wouldn't be like, hey, that's my ex from 1980.
Saying like if you tried to hide it, oh, I didn't see her. Oh, really? All right. Now we're going to have a different conversation and we're going to have a fight about something else.
I asked Jake, but that would make him 4 years old. So,
got any love interest from preschool that's ever walked in the bar?
I can't imagine he'd
Can't say so.
Def more sus if you hide it.
100%.
Well, did you tell her, sir? Bitches be crazy, man. Someone just texted.
We are. I'm sorry.
Listening to all this BS makes me glad I'm single. Someone said.
Right?
Listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm very happy, but there was a piece in my single years that some of you might not believe, but I'm telling you, There was something about being able to live my own life, do my own thing, not have to answer to anyone, and not having to deal with that.
I know, but then you wouldn't. I don't know. You're gonna laugh. I told my hairdresser that I do this sometimes. Like sometimes I'll jump into bed. As Tony and I are like turning off the lights and everything, I'll be like, I can't believe I get to have a sleepover with my best friend every single night. And he'll be like, go to bed.
Yeah, I can't either. Go to sleep.
Yay.
Go
Click.
to sleep. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, text message. Ooh, Christian, aren't you with someone from your past? I am.
Oh, burn.
Wasn't dating anybody when I met him.
I know that.
Wasn't dating anybody when I got back with him.
No, you're missing the point. You rekindled feelings after how many years?
10.
It was over your 5. It was over your 5.
I was single.
I'm just saying, you basically were saying that feelings aren't valid anymore once that many years have passed. Why should you be worried? Because there's nothing left. That's not necessarily true.
Well, in that position with that story that guy was telling, he was in a relationship.
I understand that.
I was not in a
relationship. And guys are going, there's no threat. It's been 20 years. My point is, you can still have feelings for someone after all of that time.
Possible, I guess.
It is.
But my situation was different. I wasn't dating anybody.
I understand that.
I was single. I wasn't with someone. She walked in and went, oh my God, I'm in love again.
I understand that. But my point is, you were acting like after 20 years, there can't be any gas left in the tank for that relationship.
It's just so long ago. If you're married, he's
Again,
married.
These people, there are people more than you realize that go through a divorce or they lose a spouse and they end up going back and dating someone from either their childhood or their high school that they like never let go of.
They're Winnie Cooper.
Kind of. Wouldn't that be awesome if Kev and Winnie got back together later?
You know, it wasn't
they did
awesome?
Another series.
They didn't end up together.
I know, but what I'm saying is like
that sucked.
Yeah, it really
I didn't like
sucked.
it.
Yeah.
It took me a while to like comprehend that Joey ended up with Pacey at the end of Dawson's Creek.
Oh, that was so wrong, man.
Listen, Dawson became a little bit of a bitch at the end of the show.
A little bit.
He became a little bit of a whiny little.
Yeah.
Like he did.
A little bit.
All right.
Hands down, better looking though.
Necessarily 100% blame Joey Potter for picking Pacey. I'm just going to say in the last episode, I didn't necessarily see it coming. And when I saw it, I was like, it's called Dawson's Creek, not Pacey's Pond. Why are we not ending with Dawson and Joey?
Because they're keeping Dawson at the creek and letting Pacey take the girl.
We started this years ago. I went on this journey with you, expecting when it was all said and done, which I kind of give them credit for not giving us the ending we thought we'd get.
Right. There was a twist. Oh, look at the text that just came in.
Been 30 plus years and I still have feelings for my teenage sweetheart. Are you married? If you're married, it's a problem. If you're single, it's fine. I'd tell you to go shoot your shot again.
I'm just saying it's been
single?
30 years and there's still feelings involved. That's my only point.
Okay. That doesn't have to do with my situation.
No one is saying it is, Christian. Stop trying to clear your name. You didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying when you're comparing that to my situation, it's a false equivalence.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
It's a false equivalency in that your ex isn't walking back in. The only point that myself and this other listener were trying to make was that 10 years later, you rekindled something. You were saying 5.
But the situation is, I'm married and an ex walks in. Not I'm single.
Oh, okay. So that changes things.
That's what I said from the beginning.
No, I know. I'm making fun right now. It does not change the whole that you can't have feelings for someone after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it does to me.
Married or single.
If you're single, I think it's totally fine. If you're married.
Of course. And then if you're married, it's totally not fine. But that doesn't mean that makes that statement true, that you can't have feelings because you're married. I'm sure people do all the time.
Do you?
In fact, I know people do all the time.
That still have feelings for someone else?
No, but I question, trust me, my husband gets the third degree about his very first girlfriend that they dated for a very long time.
The third degree?
Trust me, he gets really mad.
Text message, we're going down the X rabbit hole. Listen, we've all got them.
We do.
Yes, girl. She's right. She put 4 L's.
Thank you.
In the girl. So she must be right.
That's right. That fourth L.
The fourth L sold it.
Yep.
Oh, man. Again, I wanted to ask Jake, but he's 24. He's 20. Clearly impossible.
Is there anybody you shared animal crackers with in preschool?
Anyone in preschool, you were like, oh, no, Susan. We played in the sandlot together.
No, I haven't ran into anybody that I went to preschool with ever.
Really? Did you go
Have
to
you
preschool?
Have you ever run into an ex out with Star?
No, but we ran into
in Worcester.
Yeah, Ashland, but we ran into her ex the other day.
And how'd that go?
Feel like there's something you want to say, Jake.
Right. Do tell.
No, it was I was fine. But she has some anxiety with this, and she saw it. We were out at a restaurant. We were walking in to order, and we were the only two people in the restaurant. She saw him, said nope, and pushed me, turned around, and pushed me out the door, and we left.
Oh.
So I was like, what happened?
That had to make you feel good, right?
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh,
yeah,
like ah, and she wanted to get the hell out of there.
Right.
I don't believe I've ran into any ex with Jamie. Now I've run into her ex because he's the father of her first child. So that obviously happened. And I do not think I have anything to worry about with that.
Right.
But we've never run into like one of my exes or one of her other exes out.
I've never run into the ex that my husband dated. Like if her name comes up, everybody goes, oh, and they look at me. So, I mean, it's one of those things.
When's the last time you ran into your ex with your person you're with now? How long ago was that? And how did that go? Awkward? Was everyone mature about it? Were we catty? Was it just weird? Or did you shut your mouth and not say anything? I wonder if I would be like, that's my ex. Because like I feel like
I have.
Would you?
Yeah.
That's my ex.
I'll show my kids. I'll be like, I dated that guy in high school. Or you know what I mean? Like if we would see somebody out. I've done that before.
He's a loser now. You ever been happy to see an ex? Not
kind
doing well?
of. Yes, there's one I can think of.
You're like, yes, fail. Fail in life. I support it.
Did me dirty in high school.
Yeah. I don't think I have anyone I wish ill upon.
No, I don't wish ill upon
anybody. I know you do. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying I'm trying to think like there's like, like I don't have one like that. Like I just kind of like wish you well. Didn't work out, move some furniture.
Yeah, and I'm happy in my situation, so I really don't care how anybody else turns out. I know that sounds mean, but
that's funny.
Look
at sports. Bill Burr tickets still coming up this hour, folks. Want to see a real comedian? He's coming this Saturday. Hall of Fame. Pro Football Hall of Fame Stadium. Tom Benson. Put those words the right way. It'll make sense. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Browns lost to the Ravens yesterday, 28-3. They're now 2-2 on the season. They're off this week before hosting the 49ers on the 15th of October. Sunday Night Football last night, the Chiefs beat the Jets 23-20. Monday Night Football tonight at 8:15 on both ABC and ESPN. The Seahawks take on the New York Giants. And yesterday, the Cleveland Guardians lost to the Tigers 5-2. They finished the season at 76-86. That's a look at sports right here on Today's Hit Music, Q92. The question to you, Lauren, is what is your true favorite beer? I don't care about seltzers or liquor. Beer.
Everyday beer, like
if Lauren wants an ice cold beer on a rough day, only a beer. I don't want to hear Truly. I don't want to hear wine cooler. I want to hear
I drink beer.
Well, listen, I drink Trulies too. I'm just saying like it's beer day. It's not hard seltzer day.
Either Miller Lite or Modelo.
Miller Lite or Modelo.
Yeah.
I would say I'm Miller Lite or Bud Light. Those are the two beers that I think have the best taste.
Yep.
To me. Jake, your favorite beer. I don't know why Lauren and I are naming two each. But
I can't name one.
You don't have a favorite beer?
You don't like beer?
Not at all. I have never finished a beer. I've tried.
You've never finished a beer in your life?
No, because I tried once because I know Star's dad likes drinking beers. And I was like, maybe one day he would want to have a beer with me. So I tried to force myself to have a beer one time. I couldn't do it.
Do
you have a video of that?
Wait,
no, I don't.
Are you talking about you had a beer with Daddy? Is that what you're talking about?
No. It was alone.
David and Poo Poo Face.
No, I did not. I was trying to
tickle fight.
Okay, Christian.
I was trying to prepare myself for that moment, but it never happened because I was doing it alone. but no, I couldn't finish it.
Listen, some people don't like. I get it. There are people that just don't like the taste of beer.
Do you like pumpkin beers? Because now's
No,
the time
I don't
for
like
all
pumpkin.
of that. I had my first pumpkin ale at Winking Lizard last weekend. It was so good. But if you guys are listening and you really enjoy pumpkin beer, it's kind of expensive, but it is so worth it. Because you only really drink one, right? And then you have your follow-up beer, like Miller Lite or Modelo or whatever.
Right. O'Doul's.
In the morning on Q92.
Pretty spot on. 8:36 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 8:36. I think I just said that. Bill Burr coming to Canton this weekend. You can be there. A pair of tickets to give away here very soon. Keep listening. Also, 9 o'clock hour, Factory of Terror tickets. Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 going to join us, and Misconnections from Craigslist. And looking forward to that. A couple people. Someone had a funny comment on Facebook, but it depends on how hot she is. And now that I'll admit to, there'd be nothing worse. And Laura, I'd be here with Jamie, and so, that's. I look over, and it's like this buff guy with a great head of hair.
Oh my gosh!
Great chiseled beard and dress.
Yes, it goes the same for women. You look over and you don't want to see that she has a fresh boob job and she's looking all perky and she doesn't have a double chin.
I wore my dirty Under Armour hat to the bar today.
I know. That's why I told her. I said, "Does she look better than me? If so, keep those eyes this way, or we're definitely fighting later."
I agree with that. Now that I'll agree with. That sucks. Even if they're not interested, that sucks.
Right.
Because you look at them and you're like, son of a, sorry. I treat you good? I love you.
I do that thing you like?
Yeah. We won't talk about it here, but I do it. I do it. It is nasty, but I do it. There's nothing that is. Guy or girl, I don't care. You're lying. If you're telling me if that ex walks in, whether they're interested, it's not even about them. It's more about you and your self-esteem and your.
Correct.
You see, oh no, that's him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, like if we fight about an ex or whatever, it's usually more. I told you I was insecure. I am a very insecure person. Period.
Oh, I can be only when I see a mirror.
Same. But in doing this,
then my whole day is ruined.
Even like doing this where we go live and people can watch us in studio. Like it took me a really hot minute to not care. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, look, do you get up at the same time we do? Like, come on.
No, I get it.
It's an early morning.
Yeah. Text message like story time here. In 1996, I met the girl of my dreams. We were together for 9 years, and she tragically died in a car accident.
Oh my gosh.
Now I've been in a relationship for many, many years. Once in a while, my ex will pop up if something happens that jogs a memory. My fiance said, if Heather didn't die, would we be together? And I said, no. I think me and Heather were soulmates. She got very upset with me and still throws it in my face from time to time. Was I wrong in my answer? First of all, it's a weird question to ask.
It is.
I can understand her thinking about that. But to make you have to answer a question like that?
Well, and not only that, like, she's deceased.
Yeah, this isn't a girl you just broke up with.
There's no running into her later at the bar.
You
see what I'm
married her.
saying? Yes.
Or you're together 9 years. I don't know if you're married. You were together 9 years.
They were together a long time.
Yeah.
And that's horrible. And when people die, you don't lose your feelings for them.
No.
And so I think you were just being very honest. I think that there's a reason for everything. And so your current significant other should realize that even though that there was deep love there and deep tragedy, that it's okay to be honest about that, but you chose to continue your life with her. So she was still a choice as well. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Hey, she asked the question. Does she not want the answer?
Right. Sometimes
don't ask a question if you don't want the answer.
Right.
So I don't, He passed away tragically.
Yeah.
They didn't break up.
No.
He's no longer with him.
Right.
And to throw that in your face, how do you even throw it in his face?
Well, and I know people who lost their significant other, their spouse, their boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, and they take that moving forward into their current relationships. And that's where it takes someone who's super mature to just really be able to embrace the fact that love doesn't die. It doesn't. It just doesn't.
Really? Wouldn't you feel like a jerk throwing that in someone's face?
I'd feel pretty bad. I would.
How do you throw? That's different, man. I
don't think I could. Girls are petty, though.
I don't think you were wrong
She's
for
obviously-
answering that. It's a tough question.
To me, that kind of shows a little bit of immaturity and some insecurity on her part, but it really has nothing to be insecure about.
No, I thought you were being honest, and it's not like.
To answer your question, though, you were not wrong. I don't feel.
I don't think so. It was a tough question.
Yeah.
I don't think you're wrong in the answer. I was at a bar, and my ex showed up. It was not an amicable breakup due to him repeatedly cheating. He actually had the guts to approach me. I brushed him off and texted my boyfriend, now husband, to get here ASAP after he got off work. Ex left before he got.
Dang it. Dang it. That's one of those times when you want the new boyfriend to walk in.
Yeah, if you upgraded, you want to show that
That's
off.
absolutely right.
We all love a good upgrade. That's for sure. It's the weekend. Blinding Lights, Q92. And then I want to know people who met who they're with without the help of anything. Internet. No dating sites, no eHarmony, no Facebook, none of that. Some of you text in here. Let's see. Maybe this will help you guys. You know that when they tell you singles, they go, well, you got to get out there and meet somebody. But, well, where? Let's find out where. Met at work. 14 years together, married 9. One for work.
Yeah.
Met my wife in 98. I don't believe there were online methods at the time. Well, where'd you meet her? Where did you guys meet? My best friend met her husband in a bar on Halloween. Married Fred Flintstone and still together 15 years later.
Oh, that's a cute story.
There you go. Bar, Halloween party. How about that? That's where they met.
I wonder if they have a Bam Bam.
They might. Or if they do Bam Bam.
Well, I'm sure they do.
If they have a kid, Bam Bam. They did Bam Bam.
Right.
Been with my man for 8 years now. We met through mutual friends. The old mutual friend still works.
Yeah.
Met my husband at a friend's house party.
See, I think friends are good because they know your personality and the other person's personality. So I don't mind a good friend fix up for people. You know what I mean?
It's great. You should just stop at the first sentence. Met my wife at Chives. Fantastic. That is the Barn Alliance, my friend.
Love Chives.
Her and I had mutual friend. The mutual friend and her came up to me and introduced herself. We talked for a while that night, exchanged numbers. Started dating a few weeks later. Chives, where you can find love. I met my husband at Screwy Louie's in Akron 25 years ago. I was on the dance floor. He came up behind me and danced to the song Next Too Close.
I love that story.
I've been to Screwy Louie's.
Me too.
I've been to Screwy.
Fun fact for part of my bachelor, or no, it wasn't it was my 21st birthday. We went to Screwy Louie's in Akron.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I remember seeing girls that weren't. Girls just started dancing topless.
At Screwy Louie's?
Yeah.
Not the night I was there, but okay.
Great night. I met my girlfriend through a friend, but my girl also worked at Taco Bell.
Oh, I have one. My husband and I met when I was working for the cleaning company that cleaned his company's offices. He thought I was good looking. Word got back to me. The rest is history. 15 years together. That's actually my cousin.
Cleaned her office.
That's how they met.
Now it cleans her heart. Oh, that's a to call. I don't know if you guys heard this, but comedian Bill Burr is coming to Canton to perform and make you all laugh this Saturday at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, and we're giving away a pair of tickets. Side note, he'll be on the show this Wednesday. We're really looking forward to that. Want to go? Be calling number 10 right now, and you will be there this Saturday night at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and,
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. Went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like you DoorDash?
Where I went. No,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fried, grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
because that
steak,
doesn't sound like you.
And he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just...
Right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. You know what
We
I
have
love
to pull
about
from.
our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
you go to peace. You know what
We
I
have
love
to pull
about
from.
our sister? Q92. Hello, who is this?
Hello, how you doing? This is Mike.
Mike, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm Minerva, Ohio.
Oh, beautiful Minerva, Ohio. Guess what? You're calling number 10. You're the winner.
Nice.
Now tell us a joke. Go.
Perfect.
Yeah, give us your best joke.
Oh, I'm on a spot right now.
Okay, so you're not a comedian, but you're going to get to go see a comedian. It's all right, Mike.
Yeah.
Could have went knock knock.
Right.
Oh, I was gonna go knock knock, but then
I get it. You're on the. I get it. You're on the
It's
spot.
fine. It's fine. Congratulations. You're going to go see comedian Bill Burr this weekend in Canton at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Just tell everybody your favorite station to hook you up.
Q92.
You look amazing. Good Lord, girl. Unanswered. You up to anything fun for the 4th? Unanswered. Hey. Unanswered. What are you doing tonight? Unanswered. That's 4. That's 4.
He obviously does not listen to the show.
No.
Or he'd know.
No. 2 messages and it's time to
2
accept the
and you're
law.
through. Right.
2 and through. I sent that girl 2 messages. She responded to neither. I am gone. Message sent. Loud and clear, ma'am. You went with 4. Unanswered. That makes you a DM dummy.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you went with nothing perverted. You didn't insult her. But you got to know the rules. Like Lauren said, 2 and through. It's easy to remember. We rhymed it. I don't know what else we could do. All right, let's go. The next one here. This is definitely Tinder. Very simple. I just laughed at this. I would love to have dinner with you now and get to see this angel in person.
Oh, my God.
Unanswered. I'd love to get dinner and see this angel in person. Survey says,
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hit that one, sir, for illegal use of angel.
You know what?
Angel. I've learned over the years, I didn't always know this, but I learned over the years, pet names out the gate
No.
can really piss off a girl.
Yes.
Right out the gate. Now, if you know someone.
Even if it's not, it could still piss off a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're dumb, okay? I don't need to hear, oh, my queen, oh, my angel,
My
my
queen.
my princess. I love you. But no.
All right. All right.
And I'm not saying you shouldn't treat your woman with respect and
Right.
let her know she's loved, but we don't have to get all cheesy up in there. No.
No, and like I said, I don't think another, Christian Bigglesworth rules of DMing. Pet names out the gate, never a good idea. Never a good idea.
It says more about you than it does her.
Another one sent here. This is Tinder because it even says Tinder on the screenshot.
Alrighty.
He is reacting to one of her pictures. He is saying, she's obviously, this girl works in the medical field. Wow, you can give me CPR anytime.
Oh my criminy.
Actually, if I got to meet you, I would probably need it. You are adorable.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
You, sir, are going to be single for a while.
I'm gonna make a nurse joke because you're a nurse. Oh, I think I'm sick.
Get it?
Because you're a nurse and I'm sick and you're adorable. Like, what is she, a puppy?
No kidding.
Bieber, sorry, right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. More text. Here's my story. It says I dated a coworker when I knew I was transferring to a different location. Anyways, he dated quite a few of the other girls that we worked with, and I made sure that I asked them before we started dating out of respect from female to female, but also because we were all coworkers. Even though I was moving to a new location, didn't mean somebody may not follow me later, you know?
I'm confused. Just the last part.
She's saying, like, just because she left doesn't mean another one would move into her place. Is that what she's trying to say? Another one of those female coworkers would go after him?
Maybe.
Sounds like they're all dating in the workspace, which can make to nasty times, believe me. Listen, mixing real life drama with work drama and combining them together can be ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. When your ex is at work every day, or your ex is dating someone else you work with, and you got to see that every day.
Hey, I've worked with people that have gotten an active divorce while they still work together. That was fun.
Yeah, that could be great.
No.
Couldn't be a lot of fun on that one, but
No.
We live, we learn, as Alanis Morissette used to say. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, Factory of Terror. Come on now. The largest indoor haunted house in the world. It says right here you can scream your way through 4 spine-chilling attractions. That's a lot. I've been there. It is actually. You're there for a while. And I know it's a long line. That's because this is one of the biggest ones of the year, every year. They do a great job, and it is worth the wait. And we have a pair of tickets to give away for that.
Yeah, we do.
In the 9 o'clock hour. Also, Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 in the 9 o'clock hour. He'll be joining us. And also Misconnections from Craigslist. So that is coming up on the show.
I want to know when he thinks we're going to see our first snowfall.
Oh.
I know. I said the word. I said it.
Frost is coming, I think. Let's hope that
it's all right. I threw all my plants away yesterday.
Snow's still a little far away. Also, give yourself a chance to become a finalist for Ohio State, Penn State at the Shoe on October 21st. All you got to do is go over and like our live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Interact in the comments section with us. As long as you do those 2 things, you're entered. We're going to randomly select one of you coming up at the end of the show and make you a finalist. So what are you waiting for? Get over there and do that right now. Maybe we'll call your name at the end of the show, make you a finalist, and maybe you'll be the person we call and give away these tickets to see Ohio State hosting Penn State at the Shoe on October 21st. How cool would that be? The answer is very cool. So what are you waiting for? Get over there. Do it. Just do it. It's a Miguel Sure Thing. It's today's hit music. It's Q92. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
that. That should not be a huge deal breaker.
Unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
you know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
It's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In your 40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
In certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance-wise. I'm not talking anything like that. But I still feel good and
we're in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I know that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Pura Vida bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Mary, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. You think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Some guys
That's a
can
deal.
rock the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far? They want perfection. Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
tats, no tats,
that's what I'm
beards,
saying. Like,
no beards.
Oh, you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other talk every day, I think you can make it work. I think it really depends on the person.
Q92.
All right, we'll start your Monday off with a little morning fog, and that'll give way to sunshine all day long. We're going to warm you up. 82 degrees for the high. Overnight, clear and foggy. Our low in the middle 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Gun Kelly and Willow Smith right here on today's hit music Q92. She did it again. Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Remember what I said when Emo Girl comes on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you think I was lying?
No.
Okay. Okay. It's fine.
It was saving. I had something saving. I was like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't say. You should know better than trust the internet here.
I just don't want to lose it.
Well, you didn't lose
And there was a game up in there, so I was making sure you didn't lose that.
As long as nobody goes in there and X's out of everything. And you could see them if they did and throw something at the window.
Okay.
Be like, don't. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Good morning, everybody. 9 o'clock hour. Here we are again. Hi. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line. 330-269-9292. Thanks for having us on your radio. Thanks for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Thank you guys for having us on. Anyway, you're checking out the show. We appreciate it. Don't forget this hour. This is your final hour to go over, like our live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Interact with us in the comments section to enter yourself for a chance to become a finalist for the Penn State, Ohio State tickets we are giving away a week from this Thursday. So get yourself entered so you can maybe become a finalist, maybe get a phone call from us. Also this hour, Factory of Terror tickets we're giving away. Mark Johnson's joining us from News Channel 5, a look ahead at the week of weather, and misconnections from Craigslist. That's all coming up this hour. You know, this is like a really, really good week of weather. Do you have anything you're like, I got to do it this week because the weather's not going to be this good?
I don't think so.
Because we kind of do. We have some outdoor things we want to do.
Now, Tony's already done all that. Like, he cut down the grasses. Like, we have those grasses that get, like, real tall. So you're supposed to cut them back in the fall. So he's done all of that. He's taken it to the dump. We got rid of all of our hanging baskets yesterday, which kind of sucks. I need to get to the store and get my pumpkins and all that kind of stuff because our house looks so bare. Now that all the flowers are gone, like, everything's dumped. But everything was starting to die. Like, I feel like impatiens, like, their stems get, like, super big and tubular and stuff, and, like, they need water, like, constantly. And I'm done with that. I'm over it.
I think it's over.
Yeah.
All right. I tried it. It was a great run.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
So maybe, like, going to get my pumpkins and stuff this week, but I don't want to get them too early because then they'll sit in the sun and they're going to rot faster because they're going to be 80 degrees.
It's that time. A lot of people have some things they want to do, you know, while the weather is still kind of. I mean, if you want to get stuff done in your yard, if you don't do it this week, you're going to regret it. 70s all week and sunshine, I believe, for most of it. Well, yeah. Mark will tell us. But, I mean, there's something you want to do in that yard. I mean, I really feel like this is the time to do it. Or you'll be sitting there when it's like 45 and raining.
Yep.
And muddy.
It'll suck.
You'll be going, remember when I could have done this that whole week? It was like 75 and sunny. Or your significant other will remind you of that.
I think for the most part, I'll just be enjoying being outside. Like, I'll probably do a lot of girl stuff this week just because it's going to be so nice and enjoyable to make dinner.
I want to wash my car inside and out so bad.
I know. I need to do the inside.
Because I got to get home and take care of the baby.
Yeah.
Because my babysitter leaves, which is my mother.
Right.
And Jamie's working. I just would love to just get in there and just like really clean the inside and out of my car.
My WeatherTech floor mats need to come out. I had a kid spill sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's on one.
Ooh, sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's.
Yeah, it's not fun.
The Not daughter loves their barbecue sauce.
Oh, see, and I love their honey mustard and sweet and sour.
I like their fancy ketchup.
Yeah.
I find it very...
You dip your nuggets in ketchup?
Yeah. That's all I need.
Cool.
Ketchup, chicken nuggets. I'm one of the rare ones that misses when they had some of the dark meat nuggets, too.
Yeah.
We're going way back.
Yeah.
I like them better.
You could tell because they were a different shape.
And they taste just a little different. Just enough to give you something a little different.
A little variety.
You didn't like them?
No, they were okay, but sometimes you'd get...
This is about the veins.
This is about like a chunk.
Or the veins. People didn't like the veins.
My favorite chicken nugget is McDonald's. But I'm all for the perfectly round white meat.
I hear you. I also think Wendy's has a really good chicken nugget.
They do, but I like the batter on the McDonald's ones to me is like, mwah.
There's one place that I think should stop. I'm not going to say what it is. There's one place I think they should just stop.
Well, now I know. I need to know.
Well, off air. I don't know if they advertise.
Right.
I'm not going to be that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Touche. Good on you.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that. But there is one place that if I If all things were free and I couldn't get in trouble, or
I want to see if it's the same place.
I
I
would
think
be
it
like,
probably.
you should stop making nuggets. Just my opinion, but you should stop.
Yeah.
Fallout Boy, we didn't start the fire. It's Q92. They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And, you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not putting the grass clippings out in the street, or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard, or raking them into your neighbor's yard, things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues, people who park on the street and other people don't like it or not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, like, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, doesn't necessarily, you might hate your neighbors, I get it, but you might not hate them at all, but they do this one thing and you're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
It
know.
has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Like, don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in my. I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just. And I'm going to get the mail, and I said like, oh, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and you'll hear. I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside, like,
are your windows ever down?
Here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors on both sides. Awesome. It has nothing to do with them as persons. It has to do with me being a weirdo and not wanting to associate with humans.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We have awesome neighbors on our one side. Like, we're very good friends with them. Our kids babysit, house sit. We just got done fish sitting yesterday for them. They're amazing. We could not ask for better neighbors.
You could.
Everybody else, like, they're fine. Like, we don't talk to all of our neighbors all of the time, but if we see them, it's like, hello,
Yeah.
There's one neighbor, though, in particular, and it's not even anything that they do that gets on my nerves. I'm perplexed by it. Both he and his wife have to pull into the garage backwards. They have
Does he have a truck?
to back in.
Dodge Ram?
Oh, my God, I think he does.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's a truck, but I don't know what makes it.
That is Fallout Boy. We didn't start the fire right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Got a forecast coming up from Mark Johnson, and he'll be joining us live. You can watch him when he joins the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X coming up as well right here on Q92.
You want to
Jake, you got a shout out?
I got to shout out Daddy David for taking me to Kalahari.
Nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
Shout out.
Did you call him
Absolutely.
Daddy David?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hold on. We're gonna pause the music on
That
that one.
wasn't just me.
We're gonna pause the music on that one. I'm gonna take a moment to process that. If you could all just talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'll ask.
Did you share a room?
So you call Star's father, who is the father of your girlfriend, you refer to him as Daddy David.
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll be right back. Let's start here. Why?
Well, because his name's David, and
Okay.
Given.
Checks out.
he doesn't like to be called David. He likes to be called Dave. And then he also doesn't like when people say daddy. So one day I jokingly
bet he doesn't.
one day
bet he doesn't.
One day I jokingly called him Daddy David, and then it stuck. And now he calls me Jakey Poo, and now it's just our thing.
Okay. Are you dating the father or the daughter at this point? What are we doing?
No.
What are we
Do
doing?
you do this exchange in public?
Sometimes.
Like you might have somebody coming to your house to investigate or asking to see your computer.
No.
Better clear that browsing history, Jake. What? How did that modem get in the microwave? That is weird. So you call him Daddy. You can say hello, Daddy David.
Yeah.
And he says to you, hello, what?
Jakey Poo.
We'll be right back. Okay. All right. Okay.
I can't.
Well, I've got something to talk to the therapist about now. Okay. Hey, to each his own. Who am I to judge?
My stomach hurts.
Does he by chance own leather chaps?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well, that's good. Wow. Didn't expect that to come out of your mouth today. So there we go.
He was all excited to give a shout out, and that's what we focused.
Well, it's kind of hard to just zoom past that.
Well, but I said so. I didn't think you caught it, and I caught it, and it just struck me funny. I'm like,
Oh, wow. Someone just texted in a bunch of crying, laughing emojis. Someone else wants to give one a shout out. I'm struggling to get back to where we were.
Q92.
All right, we'll start your Monday off with a little morning fog, and that'll give way to sunshine all day long. We're going to warm you up. 82 degrees for the high. Overnight, clear and foggy. Our low in the middle 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
go over right now and subscribe. That way you qualify for a hug from Jake tonight.
If you ever find Jake at a Q92 event like tonight, and you can show him on your phone that you're a subscriber to the Q92 YouTube page, you get a free hug. Now that.
Are you a good hugger?
Absolutely.
Oh, so you don't do the little like.
You don't do the ass out.
Sometimes, but I feel like I'm.
It depends on the situation.
Well, I don't really go around hugging strangers quite often.
Right.
But like people I know, yeah.
You're a good hugger.
Are you a squeezer?
Yeah.
You are a squeezer.
Okay, I like the squeeze followed by like the give me the 2 pats on the back so I know we're done here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like wrap it up.
He still owes me a hug from Jim Guy checking in.
Oh, Jim Guy. Third down Thursday tonight.
Oh, I bet Jim Guy could give you a hell of a hug.
Oh, he'd crush you with his hug.
Oh, be like, get over here. He just toss you around like a rag doll. dance tonight right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:21, and it is time on a Monday morning. If it's 9 o'clock hour and it's Monday, that means we're being joined by the one, the only, the icon of weathermen.
Yes.
That is Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 to tell us about this week's forecast and just chat it up a little bit. We do it every Monday. We love to do it. And Mark Johnson, welcome to the show. How are we doing today?
Good morning, my friends. Happy Monday.
It is
morning.
a Monday, and talk about a beautiful Monday. I was listening to your forecast this morning, Mark. It's gonna be a not fall-like week, is it?
No, it's going to be terrific weather. Well, all the way through, I would say Wednesday into Thursday. We get what we call extended summer now, and that's not to be confused with a fake summer, which comes after our first taste of winter, which will probably be later on this weekend. And then you get your fake winter, and then you get your Indian summer, and then it comes back and it goes back to fall. You see how that works?
Yeah, there's so many variations nowadays.
A ton of variations right now. But I can tell you, yesterday was beautiful. We had lower 80s. Today we're going to do it again. I mean, look at that. Look at that sky. Beautiful. Fog's burning off. We're going to have sunshine all day long, and we're going to see a high near 82 today. Then we'll do it again tomorrow. I'm thinking lower 80s again tomorrow with more sunshine on Wednesday, lower 80s. So you get 3 days in a row with the lower 80s. If you count yesterday, that's 4 days in a row. So that's phenomenal. And then Thursday, we start to cloud up. So we'll still be warm. We'll be a little cooler, probably 77 or 78. And then the front arrives, the first front of fall, we'll call it. All right, it's the first true cold front we've seen so far, September, October, that's going to bring us some chilly air. So it looks like Friday we're in the 50s, well, maybe 60s. And then Saturday we're in the 50s with rain showers. And then Sunday we'll see highs in the 50s. So some overnight lows by maybe Sunday morning could drop into the 30s. So I'm telling everybody, if you've got some outdoor yard work to get done, if you're putting up the patio furniture away or taking the screens down or whatever, this is the week to try and get it done, because you get the first front of fall coming in this weekend. We're going to warm it up a little next week, but, it gets iffy from here on out. How long, fake summer's going to last compared to first winter, and then you get fall, and then you get, Indian summer again, and then you get real winter. So this is the time to get it done. Am I confusing anybody?
No, actually,
No,
in
it makes
Northeast
perfect
Ohio,
sense.
how many times we say Ohio, all 4 seasons, one day?
Yep.
All 4 seasons in one day. I hope everybody got outside and could enjoy yesterday and Saturday, because it was just beautiful. I got a lot of yard work done yesterday after the first quarter of the Browns game, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you did the same thing we did. We had to walk away we lasted longer. We walked away in the third quarter.
Yeah, I had, I'm like, okay, this just isn't our day.
Yeah.
So I went outside and I trimmed some shrubbery. That's what I did. I got some shrubs trimmed.
Plenty of season left, and the Cavs are getting ready to start too.
Yep.
So
The
Cavs for a little bit, I guess.
Talk about a long season. I mean, good grief.
Yeah, no kidding. So wow, for all those parents and high school football players out there, this is going to be the first week where we might be getting some hot chocolate at the concession stand, and where we might want to bundle up a little bit.
This is going to be the first week where I'm going to say to folks, those bleachers are going to be chilly when you sit on them. So have a little pad or a little blanket to sit on those cold aluminum bleachers, because your butt cheeks might get a little frosted.
Yeah, for sure.
That is.
Can I say that on the radio or on YouTube?
Yeah. Say butt cheeks.
I can say butt cheeks. Okay, good.
Yeah. So you won't get in trouble. We will. So it's fine.
Oh, I get in trouble too. Yeah. Donnie Peterson will be on the phone going, Mark, no butt cheeks.
You can't say butt cheeks. I'm like, all right. You can't. Are you going to ask him about the bad word?
I am going to ask him about the bad word.
Speaking of bad words.
All right.
Yes.
So, looking ahead, when do you think our best chances, or we might see some snow?
Well, I can tell you, I looked back at last year. And last year, our first flakes were October 18th.
Wow.
October 18th.
Far off.
Folks, it's October 2nd. That's not far away.
Oh,
right.
No.
So we usually see at least a flake or two in October.
Okay.
Accumulating snows, you're looking at, probably mid-November-ish. But anything can happen in October, and you guys just said it. You have all 4 seasons in one day, and you can have, second summer and first winter and third fall, and, all in the span of a couple of days. So October is the day where we really realize that summer is waning and warm weather is precious, and the trend is going to be for much colder air to come in. October 18th of last year, our first flakes.
Do you now she got me thinking about that. Do you do any kind of and probably not for a little while, but do you ever do any kind of official, here's my prediction on what the winter could be in Northeast?
Yes. Yes, I do. Usually around the second week of October, I come out with my winter forecast. But for your listeners here on Q92 on the YouTube today, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Are you ready?
Perfect.
You have time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have time.
Okay, this is just for Q92 listeners. No one else is going to get this for a while. Okay, winter forecast prediction. We have an El Nino. El Nino is warmer water near the equatorial Pacific Ocean. It changes weather patterns around the world, including here in northern Ohio. It's going to be a strong El Nino according to predictions. Strong El Ninos basically activate the southern jet stream. So where's most of the rain going to be and the snow? It's going to be south of us. So my prediction for this winter for Canton, Ohio, Stark County, and surrounding counties is going to be lower than normal precipitation, drier than normal, okay? Less snow and warmer temperatures. If you remember, not to say we're not going to get some snow. We are going to get some snow. I can remember the great El Nino of 1982. I was a kid and I was eating my Christmas Eve dinner out on the patio because it was 70 degrees on Christmas Eve in 1982.
Wow.
So El Ninos tend to keep us warmer and drier overall for the winter. Again, I'm not saying we're not going to have a winter storm or two, but don't expect a super cold and a super snowy winter at all.
Okay.
You don't see any winter vortexes coming our way.
There'll be a polar vortex or two, but it's not going to be able to stick and stay, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Cold air will try and get in here, but it's going to get pushed out within a few days rather than hang around for 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay. Limited sled riding opportunities.
Limited sled riding. Yes, indeed. Wow. So that's an exclusive to Q92 and YouTube viewers today.
Well, you know what's awesome? I just thought about this with you joining us every week. That means coming up here in a few months, we can get an official Mark Johnson Christmas forecast on the show.
Of course you can.
That's fantastic.
It's going to be 65 degrees.
You know what? It wasn't that long ago that was because Jake got maced on that Christmas day where it was fairly warm out. We just watched the video.
Yeah.
He did.
That Jake, he's a smart dude.
Yeah. Anyone who maces himself, you know what I mean? That's
What's that?
Mace him and tape it.
I like to call him Jakey Poo.
Yeah, you would be like his girlfriend's father, and that's for him and his therapist. So that's fine. Mark, that was awesome. I really appreciate you giving us a little winter forecast.
That's it. Only exclusive to Q92 listeners today. Enjoy.
Love it. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
See ya.
About that, Mark Johnson hooking us up.
I know.
That's before he does it on TV and everything.
Seriously, my favorite meteorologist.
I really hope he's right.
He's so down to earth. He gets it.
That sounds like a fun winter. Although I need snow for December 25th.
Yeah, I hope it could be a white Christmas. Even a white New Year's, I'm down with.
My rule with snow is it doesn't bother me till after the holidays.
Yeah.
So if it snowed in October, I wouldn't be like, ugh. November, I don't care. December, I kind of hope.
I'm okay
after all the holidays, when we get into that January, February, March. That's when I'm like, okay.
Like even a little snow for Thanksgiving, I'm fine with.
I agree with you. I would be like, hey, you know what? Hey.
Get you in the mood to put up the decorations,
An exclusive.
Look at that.
Stuff folks. That's why you got to listen. That's why you got to watch too.
We must be special.
Oh, man. I think we are. Especially me, but not in the way you might be thinking. It's Lil Nas X. That's what I want. It's Q92. What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails.
I
don't trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenails.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are painted?
Yeah, the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay. I've never seen toenails like that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Because you should run.
Okay.
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'd be like, no, I'm good on that. I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did?
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy before I was married. Mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact with them.
Right.
But if like the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers. When you ask your spouse to help you with something and they don't help until you're almost finished with the task or until your head is spinning with frustration. Road rage room. Yeah, teenagers do that too. Like I said, our teenager does the trick where she just kind of quietly doesn't do it.
Right.
And hopes that one of us do it. I don't let that happen.
My husband will dumb it down. He'll be like, "You've got it. What did you really need my help for?" I'm like, "Oh, okay. Hold on a second." Yeah.
Rage. Satellites can read my driver's license if I stick it out my car window, but the traffic light cannot tell I'm the only car in sight at a traffic light, and I have to wait for it to turn green.
Dude, listen. I will pull up to the light at 44 on State Street, and if nobody's behind me, I'll put my car in reverse and I'll pull back and forward to get the lights go. Tell me I'm not the only one that has done this, okay? It's very sensitive. It works like a charm.
I've been told, I've been in the car, and Jamie's been like, you got to pull up to the sensor. I don't believe they're real.
Oh, I definitely believe they're real. Watch next time. If you pull up to the right spot, now you can't be a jerk and pull way past the white line, you know what I mean? You're halfway into the intersection, and I think sometimes it takes more than one car to be there. That's why I think the whole back up, pull forward thing is totally effective. Because it thinks it's another car rolling up.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And if you come in too hot, sometimes I think it won't pick it up.
I'm going to go back. People not abiding by the every other really does bother me. When leaving,
I can tell.
Parking or like parking decks.
My daughter said it's the worst at school. The parents are the worst. So they have a rule coming out of the student lot. She's like, it's an unspoken rule. It's not like we've talked about this, but she's like, I feel like all the students are really awesome about like, okay, so you just got let out. Now it's my turn.
Right.
And then when you get up to the next light, you'll let somebody out because somebody just let you out, like to try and get everybody out of the school parking lot orderly. My daughter's like, Mom, the moms are the worst. They will not let students out because they want to get their kid and get out.
I believe
So
that.
she started going a completely different way because there is 2 exits. Not at Blossom, but at school. There's 2 exits. So
Not there.
she takes the back way out away from the parents.
Gotcha. Some lights are just on timers. See, that's what I tend to think. More of them are on timers. I wouldn't say contacted in quotes they put, but more of a feeling that came over me, someone said of a relative.
Okay.
Let me see. The day my mom passed away, a baby deer came to her hospice window. I think it was my grandma. She loved baby deers in her yard and would often feed them.
You know what? I say believe that. Whatever gives you comfort, really. I've had those types of moments. You know what I mean? Like where you're like, you raise an eyebrow, like, what's that?
Anyone ever tell you to hide in the woods?
No, I've not had that one yet.
Jake, your dead relative tell you to go hide?
No.
Can't get over that one. I cannot get over it. This is the best thing I've read ever. Oh, my God.
Oh.
I mean, that'd be like, my dad came to me in a dream. He said, tag your wrist. My dad swears that my grandpa was in a car in front of his house. All he did was roll down the window and look at him. Then the car drove away. He died when my dad was 7. Weird. Now that's contact.
That's definite contact.
I consider that contact. With us on the radio. Obviously, we're going to be getting a finalist for everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All you got to do, go to the live video, click the like, put a comment in there. Yes?
Nothing.
Oh, are you just pointing with me?
Yeah.
All right. I point to
We're directing traffic on the video stream.
Sometimes when I see that, I think you want to say like
no. Nope.
I'm like
continue.
Nope. But you still have chances on the radio here with Nicolina right after us, with Keller this afternoon. And, of course, with Ryan. Oh, you're not going to do that one? You're not going to do that one? Okay. We can play the game. We can play the game.
Well played. Played, Bigglesworth.
Radio didn't get to see that, but still.
No, but if you were watching.
So that's what you got. You got more chances. Keep listening. And if you are a finalist, 8 o'clock tomorrow. You guys know the drill. We're calling the winner. And if we're ending one contest, we're kicking off another one.
Jake's still laughing over there.
That was for Jake.
His face got real red, too.
Oh, Lord. Diggs, anything your neighbor does that annoys you?
I don't think we have the time for that.
Well, wow. Look at you. Let's unpack that bag.
Right.
I mean, honest. So obviously your neighbors do things that you don't like.
Well, not so more anymore. We put a stop to it, but call the cops on me would be something I would appreciate you not do.
Why did you get
on you?
What would you be doing?
When we were like elementary school, we were riding those Fisher Price Jeeps in the street. Those like.
Oh, Power Wheels.
Like
Power Wheels. That's what they were.
Yeah.
Power Wheels.
Yeah,
power makes it go.
Yeah, we rode those in our cul-de-sac because they go faster on concrete. And the cops came and said that was a motorized vehicle and we had to have a license. We had to have a license.
You got pulled over when you were like 6?
No, we weren't pulled over. The cops came to the house when we were in school and they talked to my mom.
Oh.
And then they came for a motorized scooter, longboarding without a helmet. That's not against the law. The cops came for that.
Neighbor?
Yeah.
Called the cops on all these things on you guys as kids.
Yeah. He claimed that he was worried for our safety, but really he just wanted to cause trouble. And then eventually we were fed up with it and we told the cops this guy is not, okay in the head and he is doing this on purpose. And then the cops went back to talk to him, and cops never came again. And the guy hasn't spoken to us in over 10 years.
Wow, that's a long time to silent treatment someone.
Yeah,
that's
really.
impressive. That's dedicated hate. So,
like, why do people have to be that way? I don't understand. Like, why can't people mind the business?
well, it's impossible for some people.
I mean, if
I can do it.
If I really thought someone was in danger, if it was a situation where I could go over and just be like, you guys be careful, or like, to me, it's not my job to tell you that you need a helmet on. It's your parents' job. And if they're okay with you not wearing a helmet,
right,
that's their right as parents. You know what I mean? Like, it's none of my business.
I understand.
But I don't understand why people feel the need to overstep.
A lot of people do.
Like, where did
Cyrus and Flowers right here on today's hit music Q92. Still to come this hour, Factory of Terror tickets to give away. It's that time of year, folks, where you want to go to these awesome, scary attractions that are all over the area, as you should. And we're going to be hooking you up with those all month long. I promise you. We got Factory of Terror tickets to give away here coming up at first. Little Craigslist. Go there every day. Let's help some people out here with misconnections. Here's one local, Lincoln Way. Very short. Don't know how this guy is going to get this one to work. White Ford Ranger, Lincoln Way. We spoke at the light. Hope to talk to you soon. That's it.
I don't understand these misconnections. Like, can you message them through Craigslist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Without using your number.
Okay.
Yeah, so like.
Gotcha.
Kind of discreet.
Gotcha.
But I don't know how you're going to get away with just, we spoke at the light. Hope to talk to you soon. Lincoln Way.
Lincoln Way.
Yeah. That's a lot of.
Not Lincoln Way.
Huh? Lincoln Way.
I don't know. As we were saying it sounded weird. Like, not like the Lincoln Way we have in Mass. I don't know. It was just odd. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
I walked into your store again. Wadsworth. I don't like how he starts this. And damn, little girl, you are still as cute as the day you helped me. So thank you for working there, and thank you for being so adorable. Signed, Water Tank.
Ew.
Maybe he works for the water people?
I really hope so.
Sir, damn, little girl, that's how you meet Chris Hansen. I don't think that's how you should address
100%.
adult females.
No way.
I'd rather you call her like, hey, sexy lady, than little girl. Let's go to Hubbard, Trumbull County. Shop and save. You have a beautiful smile. We exchanged a few words. Seemed like you possibly wanted to chat more. If you happen to find this and want to chat, tell me something about what happened. If you talk to someone at Shop and Save and you know what happened.
We need to message one of these guys back one of these times and be like, we met at Shop and Save. That's what happened. And we had a connection. Because then I bet you they'd feed into it and like they start a dialogue.
Tell me about something that happened.
Right.
That's pretty. I feel like these guys aren't very good at the detail. Calcutta, Walmart, blonde with tattoo.
Okay.
You had a small backpack and jeans. I think it was a pink shirt. I was in the automotive section. You hurried by. Would love to talk to you. Thursday evening, looking around the store, but didn't see you again. Jesus Christ. Reply to this if you see me. He's like going back to look for. Run! Run!
Do not answer this
Do
ad.
not talk to this man.
If you've got a little purse, jeans, and pink shirt,
Don't ever wear that again and stay away from that Walmart. You'll never be seen again. Oh, God. People. And finally, this is called Wow from Mingo, West Virginia.
Okay.
We have West Virginia listeners.
We do. Weirton. Shout out Weirton.
Hey, Weirton. This might be a long shot, but blonde that walked by me last week to the store while I was getting my tire fixed. I have to say, you had a nice smile, and you looked as good walking towards me as you did walking away from me. If you see this, hit me up and tell me what tire shop I'm talking about. So if you're at the tire shop in Mingo, West Virginia, and you looked just as good walking towards someone as you did walking away from them, well, someone wants to talk.
Mingo looks like a small town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna venture to say there's probably not a lot of tire shops there. Maybe one.
Probably one or one. I don't know. Towns like that might have like 8.
Christian.
All just local. Not like
This is Mingo. I think she's the only one that lives there.
Oh, I think we found her. It's population her. But after the apocalypse, shout
You
out
guys,
Bingo.
literally, it's a ghost town and there's one lady walking down the street.
That is very funny. That made me laugh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It is giveaway time. Who wants to be scared? Factory of Terror tickets. Come on, Mahoning Road in Canton. It is a tradition. You gotta go. You got to go every year, and we're hooking you up with a pair of tickets right now. Just beat caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10 gets the Factory of Terror tickets, but for the rest of you,
hurry up, guys. Get over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Give the live stream a like. Just say good morning. Check in with us or something because you've got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and we're going to pull today's Penn State, Ohio State game finalists. So get over there. Do that right now. Or give us a call.
Do it. It's your last chance, for God's sake.
Yep.
Q92. What is your favorite beer? People have talked about beer. What is your favorite beer? Someone said Reds or Miller Lite. When is drink a beer at work day?
Right?
Some place it's every day. You can hide it. Beer is disgusting.
Yeah, some people don't like
someone
it.
says Dos Equis is their favorite. After a bad day, I'd be headed to Ill Will Brewing in Columbiana for any beer they're serving. Bonus if Stokes Pizza is there. Miller Lite. I do like Miller Lite.
Yeah, Miller Lite's great.
Fathead's Spooky Tooth is the best seasonal beer.
That's what I had last weekend. It is good. I even had this cinnamon sugar rim. Like they did that for me at Winking Lizard.
Modelo is disgusting, the text line
I
says.
love it. Love it with a little bit of lime.
I love Michelob Ultra. Someone says, my dad used to drink just Michelob, the original.
My dad did too.
In that glass with like
bottle.
the thing around the top.
Yeah.
Now, my dad would sit outside with a nice cold, I want a Michelob, son, a Michelob. That's how he'd say it. Blue Moon is someone's favorite beer.
Ooh, yeah.
Natty Light. Nice. Beer is nasty. That's the second person to say they don't like beer. Mick Ultra is my go-to beer. Busch Light Peach. I like all beer. Yeah, I get it. Corona with a slice of lime is my favorite beer. Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin is so good, someone says.
Well, I'll have to try that. I haven't tried the Voodoo Ranger. I've seen it at the store.
Christmas Ale Cinnamon Sugar Rim.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. But I got to wait till like Thanksgiving to do that.
Another Corona. I'm 3 years sober now, but Milwaukee's Best Ice was my beer. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
on being
awesome.
sober 3 years. And good choice on the Beast. I'm really upset that no one has mentioned the champagne of beers yet.
Miller High Life, huh?
Yeah, I used to love High Life. And how many times can you go to a bar and get that for $1 when I was in my 20s?
Probably because it's not everybody's favorite beer.
It's the champagne of beers. Bud Light. Lauren must have the fighting spirit.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Yingling. I went through a Yingling phase in college.
You know what? I'll go with you on Yingling, but the black and tan is bleh. It's awful.
Big Fat Joint's my favorite beer.
Okay.
Beer, no matter what kind, flavor beer, they all taste like beer, exception Busch Peach.
Oh, Busch Peach is actually good. It's more wine cooler-esque.
Lockport Brewing in Bolivar has strawberry ale that I love.
Ooh, that sounds good.
My favorite beer is all beer. I drink it all. Got one for Stella. Stella's someone's favorite beer. Azima.
That's
wow. Wow. Voodoo Ranger is spicy, but it's good heat.
Okay.
Good heat. Guinness. One for Guinness? That's a heavy beer, man.
Yeah.
Line and Kugel. You guys are all
those
over
are the
place.
shandies. That's like summer shandy. And
Look at this awesome palette this area has.
right? You guys are very refined. Your beer drinking.
They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And, you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays. Fast car right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:54. Woo! We've done it again. We've woken you up. We've gotten you to work. We've gotten you to school. We've gotten finalists for our contest for the Ohio State Penn State tickets at the shoe. We give away Bill Burr tickets, Factory of Terror tickets. We hooked up Columbiana, Louisville, Minerva, and Canton today. We just spread the love everywhere.
Yeah, we did.
We gave you a free winter forecast for Mark Johnson. We didn't even know it was coming.
No, that was just like
That
was
it to us.
Very serendipitous.
Oh, man. We talked about X's. We did a lot today. We appreciate you guys being with us and doing that.
Yeah.
Your interaction always makes it better. So thank you guys for the calls. Morning, Pierre.
Yes.
Thank you for all the texts. Thank you for the comments on Facebook, YouTube, and X. We can't wait to wake up to you guys tomorrow morning and do it all over again.
Yeah. What are you doing after the show today? Calling your mom and ask her about the ghost she and Pierre saw?
The what?
The ghost she and Pierre saw
I might have to
in the
ask.
park.
But you know what? She's probably so confused.
Oh,
I do not know a Pierre. I'll be like,
we know.
I could just see it. It would go so opposite the way you think. I would not do that. I was like, Mom.
Yeah.
They're called jokes. By the way, thanks for watching my son right now. So that's going to do it for us. Before we get out of here, we have a finalist to announce. Again, when you like the live video feed of the show and when you interact with us in the comments section, you could be a finalist for these contests. And someone just became one here because we randomly select one at the end of every show. Who are we selecting today?
Today, Alan Welsh. Alan Welsh.
Alan Welsh. That sounds like a upstanding citizen. I'm
Yeah.
Alan Welsh. Hello.
Yeah.
I have a 401k.
Oop, wrong one. Hold on.
There's another Alan?
No, I messed up.
Well, Alan.
I think what happened was the one that was highlighted. Like Jake and I both went to put it on the screen because I was late and didn't realize after it was selected that I didn't highlight it for you to find. Sorry. He's on the screen now, though. Thanks, Alan, for watching this morning. Good morning to you as well.
You're awesome, Alan. Oh, look at that. You didn't put it up there.
Yeah. It's always up there.
I didn't know that.
Now you do.
There you go. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Nicolina here next. Keller in the afternoon after that. And then Ryan at night. Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah, get outside and do something.
Better do it now.
Yep.
In sync, better place. It's Q92. Pump.